Imagine this, a prosecutor fighting for his life after being accused of a crime as horrifying as the murder of his own family and the defendant. Now, shift gears to a man who travels back in time just to see if life with his college crush would have been better than with his wife and familiar wife. And then switch to a cop who gets addicted to drugs in connection. Talk about range, right? That's Jisung for you, an actor who never backs down from a challenge, constantly redefining what it means to be a K-drama star. But here's the question, how did this relatively unknown actor grow into one of the most versatile actors of his generation? Today, we're diving into the story behind the fame. How did Jisung go from aspiring actor to K-drama royalty? Let's break down the key moments, the tough decisions, and the triumphs that made Jisung the powerhouse he is today. Before he became the Jisung we know today, he was just Kwak Tae-gun, a kid from Seoul, with dreams of making it as a professional baseball player. Yep, he was an athlete, with his sights set on the big leagues. But life, as it often does, threw him a curveball. An injury sidelined his baseball dreams, but another passion soon emerged. It all started with a film. Rain Man. Watching Dustin Hoffman's portrayal of a man with savant syndrome left him speechless. That performance opened his eyes to the power of acting. Inspired, he enrolled in Hanyang University to study theater and film, determined to make a name for himself in a completely different arena. And let's just say, the road wasn't easy. Picture this, Jisung, a hopeful young actor, walking into an audition for the 1999 campus drama Keist. There, he met screenwriter Song Jina, who saw something special in him. So special, in fact, that she wrote a whole new character just for him. That marked his acting debut. Talk about a lucky break, right? With his debut secured, Jisung started gaining momentum. His then manager suggested he use the stage name Chai Jisung, but soon, he decided to drop the Chai, and Jisung was born. After some minor roles, he found his footing in dramas like Wonderful Days, in 2001, and Sunshine Hunting, in 2002. But it wasn't until the North-South romantic comedy Whistling Princess, in 2002, that he started catching real attention. But his true breakthrough? That came with All In 2003. Producers struggled to find an actor willing to take on the second male lead. Everyone was intimidated by the idea of sharing the screen with superstar Lee Byung-hun. But Jisung? He wasn't backing down. He approached the director and boldly declared, "I want that role." He got it. All In became a massive hit, and Jisung proved he could hold his own against even the biggest stars. This performance didn't just elevate his career, it solidified his status as a rising Hallyu star. As his career reached new heights, something else was happening in Jisung's life, something just as important. Behind the scenes, Jisung's personal life was also flourishing. While Jisung has captivated audiences on screen, his love story with actress Lee Bo-young is just as charming. The couple met in 2004 on the set of Save the Last Dance for Me, and their connection went from co-stars to soulmates. They kept their relationship private for a while, only confirming it in 2007. But when Jisung and Lee Bo-young finally announced their engagement in 2013, they did it with a touch of sweetness, through handwritten letters to their fans. Jisung and Lee Bo-young tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony at W Seoul Walker Hill Hotel on September 27, 2013. Since then, they built a lovely family with their two children, a daughter, Kwak Ji-yu, born in 2015, and a son, Kwak Woo-sung, born in 2019. To celebrate their 10th wedding anniversary, the couple did a heartwarming pictorial with Allure Korea. During the interview, Lee Bo-young playfully revealed that Jisung initially struck her as boring but serious, but it was his reliability and maturity that won her over. She says Jisung is the kind of man who doesn't try to change her, always supporting her in every situation. And, by the way, according to her, he's also the king of planning thoughtful surprises. They often light candles on cakes and sing as a family, and Jisung even managed to surprise their kids by showing up unannounced at their school after secretly planning a trip. It's clear that Jisung is as dedicated to his family as he is to his craft, with Lee Bo-young describing him as a man who knows what's important in life and tries to protect it. They're a close-knit family, doing everything together, including all sleeping on a king-sized bed. Yes, even Jisung, though he hilariously sleeps sideways so the rest of the family can fit. And when asked what genre their relationship would be if it were made into a film, Jisung didn't hesitate, action. Because, according to him, their bickering and getting along would be more exciting than any drama or film. But beneath all the playful banter, Jisung is full of admiration for his wife, calling her an amazing woman who knows how to love and support those around her. Jisung still dreams of returning to Toledo, Spain, where he proposed, to recreate that special moment with Lee Bo-young. Life has gotten busy with their careers and kids, but it's clear that for Jisung, family is the center of his world. He's more than just a talented actor, he's a devoted husband, father, and an all-around family man. While Jisung's personal life reflects his warmth and dedication as a family man, his on-screen presence showcases a different side of him, a fearless actor who dives deep into complex characters and delivers unforgettable performances. Now, let's explore some of the iconic roles that have solidified Jisung's place as one of K-drama's most versatile stars. Jisung's career has been nothing short of a masterclass in versatility. He doesn't just act, he dives headfirst into roles that test his limits and push the boundaries of his craft. One of the most unforgettable performances? Kill Me, Heal Me, where he didn't just play one character, he played 7. That's right, 7 distinct personalities. Now, if you were around when Kill Me, Heal Me was announced, you might remember some raised eyebrows. This was around the same time Hi Jekyll, Me was in the works, both dramas featuring male leads with dissociative identity disorder. And let's be real, people were skeptical. 7 identities? People were rolling their eyes, saying things like, are they trying to compete by throwing in more personalities? That's just ridiculous. But oh, how wrong they were. Because if there's one thing that could have turned Kill Me, Heal Me into a mess, it was failing to own each of those characters. But Jisung did more than just own them, he breathed life into them. Every personality had its own spark. Cha Do-hyun's gentle kindness, Shin Se-ji's rebellious coolness, Perry Park's flamboyant charm, and who could forget On Yona's playful coquettishness? Each of these identities felt like a fully fleshed-out character in their own right. So when these identities started disappearing throughout the drama, let me tell you, I wasn't the only one ugly sobbing. It felt like saying goodbye to dear friends. That's the power of Jisung's versatility, he makes you feel it, deeply. And let's not forget, he made Shin Se-ji the personification of cool. This demanding role wasn't just about acting, it required a deep dive into the complexities of mental health. Jisung did his homework, ensuring each personality was distinct and believable, making those seamless transitions look effortless. The result? Widespread acclaim and a whole new level of respect for his craft. Other actors, such as Hyunbin and Lee Sung-ji, were initially considered for the role in this 2015 series. Hyunbin eventually accepted a similar role in the K-drama Hi Jekyll, Me, which debuted the same year. Jisung didn't mind that he wasn't the first, or even second, choice and still took the role and killed it. Can you imagine anyone else bringing that level of intensity? And speaking of jaw-dropping performances, let's talk about the deviljudge. Jisung's turn as Kang Yo-han, the twisted and morally complex judge, had viewers questioning whether he was a hero or an anti-hero. Is Yo-han truly seeking justice, or is there something more sinister beneath the surface? That's what makes this character so fascinating, the vigilante justice trope finds a whole new edge here. Jisung captures the complexity of Yo-han perfectly, tough and twisted, yet vulnerable and insecure. His portrayal makes every facet of the character feel believable and compelling. Jisung made Yo-han the character you couldn't look away from, no matter how morally gray things got. But it's not all about the heavy roles. Jisung's turn as Cha Ji-han in Protect the Boss is a perfect reminder of his great comedic skills, something we don't see often enough. Playing an arrogant chaebol who's more earnest and harmless than your typical K-drama jerk, Jisung showed that he's just as comfortable with slapstick humor and parodies as he is with intense drama. From ridiculous hairstyles to unambitious, socially anxious antics, Jisung throws himself into the humor, no matter how silly he might look. And yet, through all the comedy, he gives Cha Ji-han enough heart that you can't help but root for this endearing goofball. It's just another testament to Jisung's range and ability to make every character, whether they're serious or just plain goofy, feel real and relatable. His dedication hasn't gone unnoticed. Jisung's ability to transform into a wide variety of characters has earned him numerous awards and accolades. He's not just an actor, he's a storyteller, a master of his craft, and one of the most beloved figures in the entertainment industry today. Jisung may have a trophy case full of acting awards, but if you ask him, he'll say he's just a guy who works hard. That modesty is one of his most endearing traits. When asked how he tackles playing characters as diverse as the split personalities in Kill Me, Heal Me, the hopeless Chaebol in Protect the Boss, or the terrifying Judge Kang Yohan in The Devil Judge, Jisung shrugs off any talk of natural talent. He says, "I'm always on the lookout for ways to help in understanding my characters. Getting immersed into a character isn't very difficult for me. Whenever I meet a new character for a project, I prepare very earnestly to portray the character. I'm not an actor with incredible talent, so I believe preparing diligently is the answer for me." Now, let's be real here. Korean drama fans might have a thing or two to say about Jisung's so-called lack of talent. His statement feels almost laughable when you consider the acting awards he's won, including more than one grand prize. I mean, in Kill Me, Heal Me alone, the man convincingly plays 7 different characters. You don't just prepare earnestly and hope for the best, that takes skill. Real, raw skill. But Jisung's modesty is part of what makes him so relatable. Despite his immense success, he stays grounded, always crediting his hard work over any natural ability. He's played a wide variety of memorable roles across comedies and melodramas, and his versatility is what keeps fans coming back for more. And while Jisung has collected a treasure trove of awards, from KBS Drama Awards to SBS Drama Awards, there's one accolade that has remained elusive, the Baeksang Arts Award. In fact, he's only been nominated once, for Kill Me, Heal Me, of course. Unfair? Maybe. But who knows, the future is bright, and a Baeksang win might still be on the horizon. After all, this doesn't discredit the countless other awards he's racked up, including Best Actor honors and, yes, even a Best Couple award with Park Seo-joon at the 2015 MBC Drama Awards. A true testament to his range, he can nail serious roles and still win Best Couple with a fellow male actor. At the end of the day, it's Jisung's humility, combined with his relentless dedication to his craft, that has earned him a place in the hearts of fans around the world. He may downplay his talent, but to us, he's nothing short of extraordinary. Jisung's journey is a bit different from many K-drama stars. While romantic comedies often catapult actors to international stardom, Jisung has taken a different path. He gravitates towards intense dramas, diving deep into complex, often dark characters. And let's be honest, it's not every day that you see a sweet scene in a Jisung drama that feels like it came straight out of a candy store. Except maybe in Familiar Wife, which, by the way, you should definitely watch if you haven't already. And though Jisung has a solid international fanbase, I can't help but feel that it's not as large as it should be. Maybe it's because he hasn't starred in a Netflix or Disney Plus original, yet. Most of his dramas have been produced by Korean broadcasting networks like KBS, SBS, and TVN, only finding their way to streaming platforms later. So, while you can catch his work on Netflix or Viki, he hasn't headlined a global streaming original, which could have amplified his reach. Part of me wants the whole world to know and appreciate his work, but the other part? Well, I love that he's my favorite actor because of those unique, powerful roles. If he were to star in a Netflix original, it'd probably be a rom-com, not that it's a bad thing. As we've seen throughout this video, Jisung is versatile, and he would absolutely kill it in any role. But seriously, who knows? Maybe a Netflix original series is on the horizon, bringing Jisung's talent to a whole new audience. It would be a well-deserved breakthrough, and I, for one, would love to see his work shared with the world. Even without that big streaming service push, Jisung still has a dedicated international fanbase, fans like me, who will watch whatever he stars in. He's a global star in his own right. Behind every great performance, there's a lot of hard work, and Jisung is no exception. He's known for his meticulous preparation, fully immersing himself into every character he plays. In fact, when asked how he gets ready to play such diverse characters, from the split personalities of Cha Do-hyun in Kill Me, Heal Me to the terrifying judge in The Devil Judge, Jisung humbly credits his preparation. "I'm always on the lookout for ways to help in understanding my characters. Getting immersed into a character isn't very difficult for me, but I prepare earnestly. I'm not an actor with incredible talent, so I believe preparing diligently is the answer for me." K-drama fans might beg to differ. With a career filled with memorable roles in dramas like All In, Save the Last Dance for Me, and Secret Love, Jisung's talent speaks for itself. And the awards he's won, including several Best Actor trophies, don't hurt his case either. But Jisung's wife, actress Lee Bo-young, sees another side of him. She once said, "He gets really into manly and serious roles, but I wish he would take on an affectionate and cute role." Jisung is a very delicate and soft person. So while Jisung might gravitate towards the intense and dramatic, there's definitely a softer side that his fans, and his wife, love seeing. Maybe we'll get to see more of that in the future. In his recent drama Connection, where Jisung plays a cop entangled in drug crimes, director Kim Moon-kyo praised his dedication, saying, "Jisung put a lot of thought and effort into showing Jae-kyung's desperation and determination to uncover the truth." Drama critic Park Jin-kyu also noted Jisung's ability to bring a multidimensional aspect to his character, showing a contrast between the lifeless eyes of an addict and the sharp gaze of a detective on a mission. Jisung's attention to detail doesn't go unnoticed. Whether it's suggesting subtle changes to make a scene more impactful or deeply researching his characters, his dedication often moves directors to tears on set. Director Kim Jin-man, who worked with Jisung on Kill Me, Heal Me, recalled a scene where Jisung cried out, "This is my fight," and left him too choked up to even call cut. That's the kind of commitment Jisung brings to every role. He doesn't just play a character, he becomes them. Celebrating his 25th debut anniversary this year, Jisung's legacy is one of hard work, humility, and an unwavering commitment to his craft. He's an inspiration to actors and fans alike.
힐미.
네, 지성 씨 축하드립니다.
From complex, tormented characters to lighter, more charming roles, Jisung has proven time and again that he is one of K-drama's most versatile actors. He's a master of transformation, able to step into the shoes of anyone from a multiple personality disorder patient to a ruthless judge with a dark agenda. His dedication to his craft is undeniable, and his humility only makes him more endearing to his fans. Despite all the accolades, Jisung remains modest, always attributing his success to hard work rather than natural talent. As Jisung continues to build his legacy, there's no doubt that he will keep challenging himself and pushing boundaries. Whether he eventually steps into the global spotlight with a Netflix original or continues to choose roles that speak to his passion, one thing is certain, Jisung's journey is far from over. So, what's next for this incredible actor? We can only wait and see. But one thing's for sure, wherever Jisung goes, his fans, both in Korea and around the world, will be right there with him. If you haven't yet experienced the magic of Jisung's performances, now is the perfect time to dive in. Start with Kill Me, Heal Me, or The Deviljudge or Connection, you won't be disappointed. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things K-drama. See you next time.